Hello, hello, hello. It is Lyric here, Rockstar 360, and it is Project 63. 63 days to becoming a powerfully profitable personal brand. Right? Say that 3 times. But we are in week number 4, and we are talking today, week number 4 out of 9 weeks, that is, okay? And we are talking today about videos and how to structure them. I had some people say, hey, Lyric, help me, my videos, they just kind of suck. Like they're not really that good. And I don't know why. Well, great. You've come to the right place. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Because, you know, throughout this series, we've been talking about your personal brand score. How do we get our personal brand score up? How do we get in front of more people so that we can get on more stages, or, you know, the overall effectiveness of our personal brand? So through this 9 weeks, that's what we're talking about. How do we create our own hype? Pretty much that's it, right? Pretty much. How do we create our own hype? So today, you know, we're still talking about visibility, but we're talking about video. Now, how do we do our videos? Because you know, and I know that, hey, we could turn on the camera, we could turn on our cell phone, and we can, you know, just hit the record button, action, start the game, you know, let's get it going, and it works, okay? But the problem is there's different type of videos for different type of results. Depends on what type of result you want. Sometimes you want a story selling video. Well, the story selling video, those are those videos that kind of give the backstory of why you do what you do. It's one of those things where you could say, hey, you could be doing anything else in the world. Why did you choose to do this? Why did you choose to help women? Why did you choose to transform lives? Why did you choose to help people start new businesses? Why did you choose what you do? Because sometimes people don't know why. Sometimes there's this burning thing inside of you that drives the passion of why you do what you do. And it could be something that happened in your life, something that happened when you were growing up, something that happened at your 9 to 5 where you just said, I'm out of here. What is that thing that makes you have so much passion and desire to help other people? Those are what we call story selling videos. Story sell, facts tell. Okay? Story sell. People sometimes can connect with you better when they know your journey, when they know your story, when they know exactly where you've been and why you fight so hard. You know? So I had a young lady, you know, her and her husband, they're transformation coaches, you know, but why? Why do you want to transform lives? But if you hear their story of what they went through in life and how they thought they'd never make it, never come up out of it, just never, you know, have a better life. And the fact that they did come through it and got on the other side of it, and they were like, look, there has to be other people that are going through the same things that we went through. There has to be other people that are stuck. There has to be other people that are just like, I need help and I don't know where to start. So their passion and their desire comes from their own personal experiences. They come from the hurt, the pain, and the fact that they don't want anybody else to be hurt. They don't want anybody else to have pain. So they figured they'd come up with this academy, this program to help people transform their lives. And when you have a story behind why you do what you do, trust me, it allows people to connect with you greater. It allows them to say, you know what? I feel him. I feel her. You know what? They probably understand where I am. They probably understand what I'm going through. They probably will get it before anybody else gets it. I want to work with them. They seem genuine. I want to work with them. They seem like they'll help me. I want to work with them because I feel like I already know them. Those are your story selling videos. So you got to be mindful. There's different types, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Okay? The different types and how to structure one of them. So that's your story selling video. Then you have your welcome video. You have your welcome video. So when somebody lands on your landing page or your sales page or your opt-in page, whatever that is, you want to welcome them for landing on your page. It's like, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for arriving on my page. I need you to do this, 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 and this so that we could transform your life, or whatever that thing is, whatever that problem is that you solve. You want to let them know that they are in the right place, that they have landed on Plymouth Rock. Okay, maybe not Plymouth Rock, right? But they landed in the right place and that you can help them. So you want them to be able to connect with you right from the very beginning. So when they land on that page, mind you, they have not signed up yet. They have not given you their information. They have not put their name, their email address, nor their phone number in. They just landed on your page because maybe somebody shared a link with them. Or maybe they came to the page from one of your Facebook ads that you ran. Okay? But however they got there, the first thing you want to do is welcome them. Okay? You want them to know, hey, I got you. Okay? And then once they register and they hit the send button or the register button or the schedule or the sign me up button, and they pop over to the thank you page, right? Okay? The thank you page is needing the video also. The thank you page, when they pop over, you want to say something like, great, you registered. I am so excited that you registered. But look, I need you to do a couple of things, okay? I need you to share, share, share. Share this information with all of your friends and family, all of your social network, everywhere, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, because this is going to be some great stuff and you don't want to hold it for yourself. Okay? Because you want to get them to share the information because now they have registered and you want to thank them, but you also want them to share it because you want to get more people on your platform. Okay? So we got it. We understand the welcome video, excuse me, and you got the thank you video, and we talked about the story selling video, right? So we're clear on those three, correct? All right, cool beans. The next one is a lead gen video, because we got to have leads, right? We got to have people that come into our system, that come into our email list, so we have somebody to market to. How are you going to market if you don't have anybody to market to? You don't have anybody to connect to. You don't have anybody to, touch bases with or check on and say, hey, can I be of service to you? How may I help you today? Like, you have to generate some leads. So the best way to do that is a video, of course. As a matter of fact, I just did a 7-day video lead gen. Some people use ebooks to get people to opt in to get the ebook, and then it goes into the email list. Well, I'm like, hashtag the ebook is dead. Like, we have like worn that ebook thing out. So what I did, I created a lead gen, a video lead gen, where I created 7 videos for free. So it's like a e-course, but I call it a V-course for video. So what I did was did a short little thing on video marketing for the personal brand. And each video has a different subject matter, but it's all about video marketing. Okay? It's all about video marketing. So therefore, each day in their inbox, they get day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way up to day 7. Every single day, they will get a video. So they'll be able to see me, know, love, and trust me, and get to know me. And the thing is, by day 7 at the end, you're hoping that, hey, they want to go to the next level with you. They want to take the next step. Whatever that next step is, you want them to take it. You want them to take action. And it's very easy if they've been with you every single day for a week and they can connect with you. So therefore, that lead generation video is very, very, very powerful because they get to connect with you. It's nothing like connecting. And yes, you do need the leads, okay? No leads, no lists, no business. If you don't have a list, you don't have a business. Okay? So the lead generation videos, I really, truly, truly love those. Okay? So, oh, and when you do the lead generation videos, what are you going to have to go along with that? Because they got to opt in, right? So you got to have a welcome video on that page to welcome them to your 7-day lead gen, whatever the title is, your video lead gen. And then once they register, you got to pop them over and say, hey, thank you, great, so glad you registered. Please share this information. And they'll start getting their 7 days worth of videos each day. Okay? And you don't have to work too hard because you can set those up in your autoresponder in your contact management database so that it goes out automatically every time somebody opts in. So their information goes into your database, and the autoresponders in your database actually go out automatically to the people that opt in. Easy, right? You could be on the beach minding your business and have people opt into your list via video. Okay? Super. Now, this is my favorite one, and this is the one that is crucial because you have to have it strategically set up right, or you're going to lose. And this is your social media commercial. So you could place it on YouTube for YouTube advertising. You could place it on your Facebook platform, and you could do Facebook advertising, but it is the commercial for your brand. It's almost like, it's just like a television commercial, except it has to be structured just a little differently when you're on social media. Because social media is such a fast-paced environment, and when we're scrolling on the timeline, we kind of go so fast and we just scrolling. But how do we get people to stop and watch our commercial? And this is where you're going to present your product. This is where you're going to present your brand, your services, your book, whatever, your event, whatever that thing is. This is where you present it. Okay? This is your commercial. But what happens when people are on their timeline and they're kind of just scrolling through and they see a video? If the video does not capture their attention, what do? Keep scrolling, right? They keep scrolling, like they just keep on going. They don't even stop because it was not of interest to them. Nothing was said or done to make them pay attention. So you have to get people to stop, and you don't have a lot of time. So let me tell you how to structure that. The first thing on your video, when you're doing the commercial ones, the social media commercials, you have to immediately grab their attention. And you have to do it within the first 3 seconds. Now, technically, you have 5. You have 5 seconds. But I tell my clients they only have 3 because you're going to blow 2. We all do it, myself included. So I keep in my mind, I have 3 seconds to capture the attention of the potential client. So how do we do that, Derek? Easy, okay? The thing is, you don't want to start the video out, the commercial, as a matter of fact, with, hi, my name is so-and-so, such and such a brand, and I do XYZ, and I help people do this, that, and the third. You have already lost them, because the minute that you did your name, your brand, your company, you know, all that good stuff, they kept scrolling. They kept moving because you did not jump out at them in the first 3 seconds. You used your 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 10 seconds talking about your name and your brand and the name of your business. They're not interested. They're not interested in a fast-paced environment like that. So what you have to do is whatever that problem is that you solve, you have to agitate that problem in the very beginning. So if you are transforming lives, for example, you want to come out the gate with, are you tired of not living the life you want to live? Are you tired of everybody telling you that you can't be better, but you know that there is greatness on the inside, but you just can't get it out? See how I went in? You have to be able to capture them as they're scrolling. Because the thing is, somebody who's in that position or in that predicament and they need to have their lives transformed, they may not have been thinking about, this is what I'm looking for. They may have been on, let's say, Facebook, for example, just saying, you know, what Keisha's doing, who's got this going on, what was on TV last night. So their mind is somewhere else. But if they're scrolling and you jump out at them and you're speaking directly to the problem that they have, and you capture their attention right off the bat, right out the gate, they're going to stop. So I'm minding my business, I'm seeing what everybody's writing, and I hear somebody say, hey, are you tired of not living the life that you deserve? Do you know you have greatness inside of you, but you can't get it out? I'll be like, oh, wait a minute, hold up. I think she's talking to me, or I think he's talking to me. How? Oh, wait a minute. Let me listen a little longer, see what else they have to say. That's how you capture your audience in the first 3 seconds, gang. That's how you capture them. That makes them stay to hear what else you have to say. That makes them say, let me see what else they have to say. Because this sounds really interesting, and it sounds like my problem. It sounds like my issue. It sounds like what I'm going through right now and can't get out of. That's how you capture their attention, to get them to at least pay attention and listen to what you have to say. Okay? Then the second part of that, you want to bring it back to you, because after you have agitated the problem, okay, you can't leave them down. You already made them feel bad. So you can't leave them down there in that rut. So what you have to do is agitate the problem, and then you want to bring it back to you. You want to bring it back to yourself and say, hey, that used to be me too. I am so-and-so of such and such academy, Transformation Academy. I've been there, done that. That's the point where you introduce yourself, but not introduce yourself like, hey, I'm way up here and I got this program that's just going to work. No, you have to let people know that you've been there and done that. You have to let people know that I get it. I understand where you are. I know it all too well, because I used to be like that. That used to be my story. That was me. That was me. People want to know that you've been there, done that. People want to know that you can even relate to them and help them with their problem. Because if you ain't never been there, how you going to help somebody? And I always equate that to, let's say someone who was on drugs. Okay. Somebody who's on drugs and they want to kick the habit. So you have this person over here who went to school and they studied this craft, and they say they're a drug counselor. No problem. There's nothing wrong with that. But then you have this person over here who may have been on drugs, who was on drugs rather, kicked the habit, came through, knocked the door down, and now giving back to the community and helping others get off of drugs. So if you are in that predicament, both of them, okay, can know what they're talking about, but the one that has been there, done that, been through it, came out on the other side successful, and now reaching back to help others, I think I want to work with that person, because I want to be able to call somebody and say, hey, look, this is the feeling that I'm having. This is what I'm going through. Oh my God, I can't take it. I think I'm going to do something that I probably shouldn't. Well, the person, the counselor, the coach that has been through it understands exactly where you are. They can say, you know what? I remember going through that myself. I remember when this happened to me. This is how I dealt with it. People like to know that you've been there, done that, and not that you're too high and mighty that they can't relate to you. You can't get too bougie on them, because you're going to lose them. You have to be authentically you. And you have to bring that problem back to yourself and say, I've been there too. That's why I've created the such and such a program to help you transform your life, help you get out of that rut, help you become the best you possible. Whatever that thing is that you agitated in the beginning, the problem, now you got to tell them that you have the answer, that you can solve whatever that problem was. Okay? So in the beginning, you're kicking the door down the first 3 seconds, right? How do we get their attention? Start agitating the problem. Give me 3 good things that they don't want to hear, but they know that's their world, that's their life, that's their thing, that's their issue. Then bring it back to yourself and say, hey, been there, done that, me too. I am, introduce yourself, your brand, your company. And that's why I created the such and such a transformation academy, so that I can help you transform your life and live the life that you desire, that you deserve, or whatever that is. Tell them that you can solve the problem. Okay? Let them know I can help you too. Because I went through it, you can too. Let me show you how. You see the pattern here? You see the way that it's going? And then at the end is when you're going to put your CTA, your call to action. But don't say, well, just go to my link, let's hook up. No, because you got to remember, you want them to know that you care about them. So you want to say, let's connect. It doesn't cost you anything to connect. Then you send them to the link. That's how they connect with you. Pull on the heartstrings, gang. Pull on the heartstrings, okay? Connect. Because it doesn't have to be this way. If I did it, you can too. And you don't have to walk it alone. Woo, child, I'm pretty good. I don't even transform lives. I just make rock stars, but that was sounding pretty good though, right? Oh my goodness. That was too fun. I had to crack myself up. Anyway, gang, this is the way it goes. 3 seconds, kick the door down, agitate the problem, bring it back to you. Okay? Me too, been there, done that. This is why I do what I do. And I created such and such an academy or the name of your business, and we're going to solve your problem. We're going to help you get out of whatever it is that you're in. Whatever your problem is, we're going to help you solve it. We have the answers. Connect with us at www.whatever. Make sure you say that 2 to 3 times, your domain. Because the first time, they heard you, but didn't hear you. It's like, wait a minute, hold up. Wait, did she say something? The second time was like, oh my God, I hope she say it again. Oh, she did say it again. Let me get my pen. Okay, then you get your pen, and the third time they're ready. Okay, so you want to make sure you say it more than once, and you want to make sure that you slow it down when you say your domain. Some of you guys go way too fast with your domain, and you go way too fast with your text telephone number. You'd be like 301-675-9084, text the word. They didn't hear a word you said. Slow it down. They cannot hear you. Okay, and repeat yourself. So you have to slow it down so that they can hear you. Okay, so are we clear on how to structure our social media commercial? Because it's important. You got to grab them. You got to relate to them. You got to keep them, and you got to tell them you can solve their problem. And then you got to be able to tell them what to do, how to connect with you. What do they do? Do they text in? Do they go to a website? What do they do? So that they can get in touch with you and you can help solve their problem. Woo! I know that's a lot, but trust me, it's a method to the madness, and it works. So you want to be sure that you do that. And on those type of videos, you do not want a bumper on the front. And for those of you who do not know what a bumper is, it's the intro video that has all the sparks and all the swirls and your logo is kind of spinning. You don't want that in the front because you wasted your 3 seconds. You probably wasted more because some of those are like 5 to 7 seconds long. So you don't want to do that at all. Okay? So you don't want to do that. So no bumper on the front. It's okay to put one at the end in case you want to send them to the next video. You want to send them to your website, whatever that is. Okay? The take action, your call to action. It's okay. But you don't want anything in the front that's going to waste time and get them to be like, I don't want to see, I don't even know what this is. Let me keep scrolling to the next video. Because you haven't done anything to make them stop. A cute little logo reveal in the front, the little intro, they're not interested. Okay? So, and you don't want your social media commercial to be too long. You don't want it to be too long, because if it's too long, they're going to get bored. And they're going to click off on to the next. Because the attention span is so short. You have a short amount of time to capture your audience and keep them. If it gets dragged out too long, they'll never get to the end to hear your CTA, your call to action. So you took a long time, and right before you gave them where they need to go to give you the credit card, they logged off. You took too long. Way too long. So you don't want that to be really, really long. Just a couple of minutes. If you can get it all in 1 minute, great. 2 minutes is fine too. 5, 6, 7, after that, it is no longer a commercial. It is a documentary. Okay, maybe not a documentary, but you know what I mean, right? A dissertation, something. You know, a 3-part mini series. Stop that. Short, 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 short. And you want to stay on message. Don't go off in the wilderness about what it is you're talking about, what your content is. Don't go off and say, hey, I transform lives and we can do this and you can get out this rut and you could be great, you could be wonderful. And then not only that, I'll curl your hair when you get done so you look cute. What the heck? Where did that come from? Stay on message, guys. Don't get all sidetracked. Okay? Because the minute you get off message, you're going to lose your audience. Because at that point, it's like, I was all sad and I needed somebody to transform my life and I thought you was it. And then you said, what? You're going to curl my hair so I look cute? Like, I ain't not thinking about no cuteness. I'm thinking about getting my life right. Don't mess with your people now. Once you grab their attention, don't do anything to mess it up. Stay on message. If you want to do another video separate talking about how you're going to curl someone's hair, make them look cute, keep it over there. Do not intertwine that stuff. Mixed messages. A confused mind rarely buys. I know you guys have heard that before. A confused mind rarely buys. Chris is like, that is just too funny. It is. Transform lives and then you go curl their hair. Stay on message, gang. Stay on message. It's important. And this type of video can go on all platforms. It can go on your YouTube. It can go on your Facebook. It can go on your LinkedIn. A link to it can go into Twitter. It can go anywhere. So this one piece can really bring in a lot of leads in a lot of different platforms if it's done right. So it's very, very important that you strategically do it the right way so that you can build your list. It is a powerful, powerful tool. So you want to make sure that you do it right, because there is a way to mess it up. Trust me, I know. Okay, so even when you're running your Facebook ads, we're so used to running graphics, you know, putting up a post and boosting it, or running a graphic leading them to a webinar or a program that we're having or an event. Make it a video ad, more traction. So a video that's done right and it's going all over the place because you boosted it or you made it a Facebook ad, that is the best way to grab your audience attention. Okay? So when you structure your social media commercial videos, that's how you want to do it. Okay? That's very, very important. Another thing is I want to talk to you guys about promo videos. And I'm just going to touch on that for a minute because it's not a whole lot to that. Those are those type of videos that promote like events. You know, and it's just kind of a little glitz, a little glamour, a little eye-catching, a little, let me grab your attention a little bit. It's just a promotional video to kind of just create some hype around your events. Okay, so I kind of wanted to show you a couple of examples of like your thank you videos and you're welcome. I want to show you guys that and like in a promo event video. And the reason why I want to show you those, because those are like the easiest. You should be able to get that done like right now, like right now. The other one, the commercial, you got to think about it. You got to put a little thought to it. Okay, but let me show you what you can do right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here. I'm going to share my screen because I want you guys to take a look at an example. Okay. This here is an event video. When you're having an event, you definitely want to get one of these done. Now see, that is what you call event promo. Those are like, I love those. I like all those little shiny things, right? But it's not really like a lead gen. So I don't want you to get it confused that the shinier it is, the more people are going to try to get a hold of you. That's not necessarily true. That's just like the icing on the cake. Okay? So you can have the cake, but it's a little good to have a little icing on top, right? So that's what that is. See, it doesn't have an opt-in box. But what it does, it helps you create your own hype. Got it? Okay. So let me show you one more. I want to show you like a welcome video. So you need one of these if you have a sales page. You want to make sure that you have one of these on your page. With a sales page, landing page, opt-in page, it doesn't make a difference. Wherever they land, before they give you their information, you want to talk to them, okay? This is on a sales page. Hey, Lyric Hawkins here, Rockstar360, and welcome to my page. I put together some great content to help you become a business rock star. That's right. All you have to do is look below, follow the instructions, and guess what? Let's just get ready to rock out when it comes to our business. Can't wait. Y'all know I thought I was really cute right there, right? You know I did. Another thing which I did not mention tonight is making sure you get testimonials from your clients. When you go to when you have an event, you want to make sure, because testimonials speak power, it speaks volume. What it actually does, it says, oh shoot, she's legit, or she's it. So watch this one here from a client that I had, my client Amani. This is a logo reveal video in front. Oh my.
Working with Project63 has been an amazing experience. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. I knew I wanted to start a company and market myself to the best of my ability. And having since come in contact with Project63, it's been quite the experience, to say the least. They provided everything from the glam squad, the makeup artist, to the filming crew, the picture crew, and even before that, there to answer questions that I had, understanding my business and the message that I wanted to send across to my viewers. They really took the time to understand my brand, my business, and the message that I was trying to send. So if you're in the same place and looking for a business to properly market you and your brand and your special and unique message, definitely give Rockstar360 a call.
And that's what we call an outro right there. So, gang, you can do this. You can do this. You really can. So you got it. You can do it. I don't know if anybody did their homework last week. I didn't see any Facebook Lives or live Periscopes. So hopefully this week we can get some of that done. Okay. And I don't want you guys to forget the Rockstar Media Revolution that is coming up in a couple of months, where we are going to be creating these videos for you, with you. Okay. Right there on the spot, real time, ladies and gentlemen, real time. So, you know, not only that, day one, we're going to show you and tell you, how do you do these things? How should it be scripted out? What should I wear? How should I look? How do I put it on YouTube? Why do I need to put it on YouTube? Which platform is best for my industry? Which one is what I need? I don't know anything about video lyric. Help me. I didn't even know I needed all of these videos. And what do they mean? Why do I need so many? Well, we're going to talk about that. The first day is going to be training, and more training, because the one thing I want you to do is leave the event and know exactly what to do. And then on day two, we're going to actually record. That's right. It is media day. Media day, y'all know that's my favorite day, right? It's the media day, because the media day is where we're actually going to have the glam squad come in. They're going to get you all cute, okay? And then we're going to have a photo shoot, a professionally shot photo shoot. So we're going to get some good marketing pictures, not just headshots, because that's whack, okay? You need a headshot, but you need marketing photographs. I'm sorry, marketing photographs. So you got to make sure, because for your graphics, you want a different type of photo. Then we're going to go over to the next phase, which is going to be actually recording your video. We're going to be doing a story selling video, which we talked about earlier tonight. We're going to be doing lead gen videos. We're going to be talking about recording. We're going to be recording your social media commercial. And I'm going to make sure that we do that strategic, that you do it exactly the way you need to do it to capture your potential client. Okay, we're going to give you the logo reveal. Y'all know, let me get the little selfie light. Y'all know how I am about my selfie light, right? And I think everybody should have one. So we're going to make sure you get those too. So, you know, we're just going to have all your videos done. It's almost like a little starter kit. So you're going to walk away with great value, great content. And then not only that, 6 weeks after, we have classes and training that you'll be able to take a part of, so that you won't be lost after the event is all over. Because have you ever been to that event and it's like, okay, I was all pumped up, I was hyped, I was like, yeah, I got it. And then you get home and you're like, oh snap, I don't have it. Oh, wait a minute, I thought I did. And then not only that, you're going to go home and actually have tangible things for you. You're going to have videos. You're going to have your photos. You're going to have things right in your hand, because it's all going to be done right there at the event, live in real time. Okay? So you will not only have the training on day one, but you'll also have the media day and record all of your pieces and get your photo shoot done. And then we have 6 weeks worth of training after the event. And we have some, I call them stuck calls instead of Q&A. It's like, hey, I'm stuck. So we're going to have some I'm stuck calls, and making sure that I answer all your questions after the fact, because it's nothing like having a bunch of junk, a bunch of stuff when you go to these conferences and these events and you don't even know what to do with it. Okay? So that's not this event. So I want to make sure that everybody I put my hands on, everybody I touch, everybody I coach, everybody I make sure they show up right. I make sure that they are great when it comes to being in front of the camera. Okay? Because, you know, to be a rock star, you got to be super, super fabulous. You have to be great. Okay? So guess what? I really, really appreciate you guys showing up with me tonight. I want to give special kudos to Kristen, because Kristen did what I said do with those hashtags on Instagram from last week. And I've been watching you. And you've been having some great, great, great results. And hey, I love it. That's like the bomb when I see that my attendees or my clients actually take action and they get results. So look, if you want to have that conversation, you want to take things to the next level, let's connect, let's talk. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to have the conversation. Or if you're interested in coming to the event, the Rockstar Media Revolution, why not? Come on in person, join me. I would love to have you. So let's talk about it. Let's connect. Go to www.brandinglikearockstar.com. That's brandinglikearockstar.com. And just choose a time that's convenient for you, and let's just talk about it. Let's have the conversation. Set it up. Let's go. I am ready to help you become a rock star within your industry and create the visibility you need for your potential client. So let's connect. brandinglikearockstar.com. And I'll see you guys next week. Next week, week number 5. We are coming along. We are coming down the home stretch for Project 63, 63 days to becoming a powerfully profitable personal brand. It's your girl, Larry K, Rockstar 360, and the Rockstar is out. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.